Hey you guys, we are back for day 3 of Vlogmas 2020. I have got Victor here, I am Rebecca, and this is the Honestly Rebecca YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about holiday planning, especially when you've got different people that you're working around, either, if you're a couple or if you're dating, you have to make plans accordingly for the holiday season. You've got to join cultures, join traditions. So we're going to be talking about how to get ready for the holiday season, how to plan for the holidays. So yeah, let's dive in.
Cool. All right, so Rebecca prepared a list and of like 7 or 8 things that we want to talk about of holiday plans. And the first thing is that where/what to do with who.
Yeah.
So let's start, holiday plans, we're talking about Christmas, right?
Yep.
So where, what to do with who,
Yeah.
Usually you do holidays.
Yeah. So for us, each year we obviously have both of our sides of the family, and then my extended family we typically do a lot with. Victor's extended family still lives in Brazil, so that kind of takes that off the table a little bit because we can't fly to Brazil every Christmas.
Oh, he helps.
It does help a little bit. A lot of people have to look at traveling and things like that. Thankfully for us, both of our parents live in town. So really, if we're going to be traveling, we might travel to one place, which is up to Georgia, to see my extended family. But, definitely when you're talking about holiday planning, you've got to look at, okay, who do we want to see? For how long do we want to see them? And when are we going to do that? So why don't you tell them a little bit about what we do?
Brazilians celebrate Christmas on the 24th.
Also convenient for us.
Very convenient because on the 25th we can do stuff with her family.
Yep.
Because nobody wants to do stuff on the 24th. Everybody wants to go to sleep, but Brazilians equal party. So we're always partying all the time. So usually we start at 8 o'clock at night on the 24th.
Yep.
And we stay up late until the 25th. So that's how we do it.
Yep. So it's really nice because with Victor's family, we get to celebrate with them on the 24th, which is great because that ties into his childhood traditions and what he's used to. And then on Christmas morning, we get up, do gifts together as a couple, and then we're able to go and celebrate with my family. But not everybody's family is going to work that way. So it's mainly just important to get on the same page with whatever you're doing. I know some couples that will wake up and do, Christmas in town in the morning, and then they travel for Christmas afternoon to another place. Or you could talk about alternating years between whose family you see when and that sort of thing. Whatever it is, the main thing is to communicate about it and get something kind of set in stone. You don't want to overstress yourself about it, but you definitely do want to kind of have in mind what it is that's going to work for everybody, and make sure that you're able to both prioritize the people that are most important to you.
And don't plan too much.
Don't overplan, no.
Yeah.
I would say Victor tends to underplan and I tend to overplan. So
I just realized today is the 15th, and we were like, oh, we're 9 days for Christmas.
Yeah, or I think it might be the 16th. I don't even know what today is.
It's Wednesday, right?
It is Wednesday.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's the 15th or 16th.
Number 2, gifts. So budget, how, with who. How do you do your holiday shopping?
So this one is a big one, especially when it comes to the budget. This year specifically, we decided to cut back on our Christmas budget, mainly because we've got a little boy on the way, so we kind of have some other priorities right now. But just to keep things kind of simplified for yourself, make sure that you're on the same page with what the budget is, what you're going to spend on each other. If you do have kids, how much are you planning to spend on your children? How much are you planning to spend on extended family members? Getting this kind of thing set, from the start is going to help out so much with your holiday planning. So there's no miscommunications, there's no arguments about how much anybody is spending. At the end of the day, you really don't want Christmas to be all about the gifts. That's a fun part, and it can kind of get away from you if you're not careful. So setting kind of a budget in place is a really good idea.
We have a budget I go over the budget.
He does tend to go
I
over
am
the budget.
so sorry.
Yes. It's
I'm
okay.
going over the budget this time too, just letting you know.
It's all right.
It's live on camera. But I like to honor your hard work during the whole year, and especially
Thanks.
this year. So she's gonna get some nice gifts.
Thanks, babe. And something else with gifts is, consider as well how you're doing it, especially with extended family members and stuff like that. So we've got, on Victor's side, he's an only child, so we really just have his parents that we get gifts for. On my side of the family, it's my sister, my brother-in-law, my parents. So we actually just this year started drawing names. So that's a really fun way to do it. We also have some people that we like to do white elephant gift exchanges with. So that's something else to kind of keep in mind as you go into starting to get gifts for this season. How are you going to do it? Who do you got to get stuff for? Maybe make yourself a list. But again, you don't have to overplan it. It doesn't have to be rigid. Actually, what I find with some of this stuff is creating the budgets and the boundaries on these things ends up making it more fun and a little bit less stressful. So,
And small detail. I grew up asking for gifts, so it's very funny how it's like a whole suspicious kind of thing. What am I gonna get for Christmas? If you're Brazilian, you already know what you're getting for Christmas, which is.
some people in America do that too.
I used to ask my mom,
That's the
say,
thing.
"Mom, I want this for Christmas." Okay. So
Yes.
I already knew it, so I was like, "Yes," I got my excitement going on.
And I grew up with nothing but surprises. We never asked for anything for Christmas. So that was a cultural difference that we kind of had to work through a little bit. I mean, not like an argument or anything, but just kind of realizing, oh wait, you know what you're getting every single time.
Hey,
What's the fun in that?
I appreciate your family giving me the body wash and the socks every year. It's great. I always need body
and
wash.
other great surprises.
And other great surprise. But body wash is so important when you're an adult.
Yes.
Number 3, travel.
Oh man,
Now,
travel.
Travel for me, it's the most important thing. I think once every year, you need to honor your family and on yourself, treat yourself. So for the past couple of years, we kind of created a family tradition of going to a certain place.
Yeah.
This year, everybody knows why we didn't go, but
Yeah.
maybe next year we can take our baby over there. Travel is very important.
Like for us this year, even with all of the craziness going on in 2020, we probably wouldn't be taking a big trip anyway because I'm 7 months pregnant, so I don't really want to be in the car or on a plane for very long. So, and again, we've got other financial priorities right now as we're preparing for the baby. So, we're planning to do potentially some fun stuff in the area, maybe a couple of day trips. But again, this is just something fun to discuss. What's a way that you as a family can honor one another, even if it's just a night to go to a nearby town and try out a new restaurant or go check out some cool Christmas lights somewhere. It's really just about setting apart that time for yourself and for your family, just to reflect on the year, have a good time, have a change of scenery. And of course, you've also got travel to go and see family as well. So once again, mainly that's about getting on the same page. That's another big thing. Take time off for yourself. I was terrible about this. Now I have my own business, but prior to having my own business, I was terrible about taking time off for myself. If you have time off that you need to use, I highly encourage you to use it right now, because that was something I look back on and wish I had done differently. Wish I had taken some more time off to enjoy with my husband during that time. So that's a little side note, food for thought.
So the next topic I want to talk to you, Rebecca, is when to decorate and how do you decorate?
Yeah.
I know that decoration for us in your family, I wasn't a very much fan. I mean, I never cared that much, but I see how you're doing such an amazing job, as we can see in the other videos. So talk a little bit about, when you decorate, how do you decorate?
Yes, do you decorate before or after Thanksgiving? And what's your Christmas vibe? Because we kind of have a little bit more of like a neutral, homey sort of thing going. So my sister and brother-in-law, they have the most fun Christmas vibe ever. Their decorations are incredible. They've got one of those houses that lights up to the music. So, you know, that is so fun. We all enjoy that in the family, getting to drive by their house and see all of that. Again, something fun just to talk about. How do you like to decorate? What do you like to do? You know, join both of your styles together. Have fun with it as a family. It really doesn't have to be all that serious, but you know, you want to create a Christmas environment that everybody's going to enjoy.
Number 6, meal planning.
Yes.
And there is a big cultural difference over there. Meal planning for Brazilians are, you're gonna have the same thing every time. You're gonna always have an uncle that you're gonna bring dessert. You're gonna have turkey. You're gonna have no mac and cheese. Do you guys do mac and cheese?
It depends.
Yeah. We do have a thing called salpicão, which is like a chicken mayonnaise baked, potato salad. It's gorgeous and delicious. And she made that face, but she doesn't know what she's talking about.
I do. I've tried it.
You tried it?
I think so.
Okay.
Anyways, well, and another thing with meal planning too, so you've got the big occasions, you know, whether it's a family reunion or if you're doing something, you know, at your house or whatever, you know, deciding if you're doing Christmas breakfast, Christmas dinner, whatever it is. And then you also have all the days in between during the holidays. So, you know, definitely kind of keep that in mind as you're getting ready for the weeks leading up to the holidays. It's just a very busy time. So, you know, maybe think ahead, get some meals sort of planned out so you're not, you know, left in the lurch. And
I love Christmas food. Mom, if you're seeing this, please, you know, cook some good food for us. I love my mom's
She always does great Christmas food.
All right, and last but not the least, I think we've mentioned about this, is Christmas Eve, which is on the 24th.
Yeah.
Rebecca likes to go sleep early. I like to go party.
Not too early, and you need to specify party.
It's not a toots party. It's like a family gathering. And usually we wait until midnight to say Merry Christmas, and then we call the friends, and then we open the gift, and maybe we go to eat, maybe we go eat dessert. It really depends. Christmas Eve for me, it's a very special day. I think it's one of the most important days that I like on the year.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and you've also got, you know, here in America we do Christmas Eve services at church and things like that, which for us, you know, being involved at the church, we do that a lot. And we also have had years where we've participated in Christmas Eve programs. So literally our entire day has been taken up and we've been at church the whole day. So again, you know, I really think with the bottom line with all of this is about communicating with each other. You know, I know that there's a lot of people when it comes to Christmas planning and holiday planning, they, you know, have these mega lists and mega things that are going on as they prep for everything that's going on in the holiday season. But, you know, have fun with it. You don't have to overplan. That is something that Victor has taught me so much in our marriage is it's good to have a plan, but you don't want to necessarily overplan. You want to leave plenty of space to have fun.
You do this, right? You sit back and relax.
So, yeah, it's all about, you know, it's a wonderful time of year, but it's all about what works for you and creating, you know, a holiday season that you're going to enjoy and have fun with it. Any last words, baby?
I am so excited for Christmas.
Me too.
And I'm so excited for us. We're actually doing some very nice plans tonight for the video for tomorrow.
Yes.
So stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button on this. Hit the bell for notifications. Because tomorrow, guys, we're gonna launch a very nice
knock
video.
Your socks off. We'll leave you in suspense, but it's gonna be a fun one. Yes. So tune in here tomorrow night for the 4th day of Vlogmas 2020, and y'all have a blessed evening.
See you later.